What's going on, y'all? It's your boy DJ D Wiz.
I'm the girl Nikki Lynn.
You already know this little brother in this thing.
And this is another episode
Of
the basement. Here on Underground Hittas Radio. Let's
Indianapolis version, right?
Yep.
Stone Tree Studios.
Let's give a little golf clap to that. No golf clap.
No golf class. We good. We good. Stone Tree Studios, our second home. We're down on Shelby Street, guys. So if y'all down in Indy, come record at the best studio in Indianapolis. You know, come see Quest.
Yeah, and we got a very special guest.
Who also records with Quest, which is ironic.
It rhymes a little bit.
And I'm just going to let him introduce himself, because that way we get it right?
Let people know who you are.
Hey, my name is Kheiron. It's nice to meet everybody. I appreciate y'all for listening, and I appreciate everybody here for having me.
Yeah.
We're excited because it's only been, 2 years since we've been trying to get you in.
2 years, really.
Damn. It's been a minute, though. I know I told you I'd do it, and I keep my words.
But you're here now, right? We're over that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm gonna let Wiz start. You know, he likes to start off first. What you doing? You destroying stuff over here?
No. Getting organized over here, you know. Man, let's go ahead and kick it off with the first question right here, man. How did you find motivation and to do what you do?
Well, music is an outlet. I mean, it's an art form. So I used to write songs for as long as I've been listening to music.
Yeah.
So it's just evolved from there. Me in high school, just recording all the time with my homies, and then actually beginning to take it serious. So it's a stress relief for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of stress is it relieving? No.
Bipolarness and a lot of bullshit. Like I could be.
Did you do that?
Yep.
That's a new drop. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that happen in anybody's lives where they can find a different outlet to express themselves, to release. And music has always been the main one of mine. So it's either that or the gun range.
Or smoking, or
there's
drinking.
There's a lot of vices that come with it. The music, songwriting is the main one.
You ready, Brett?
Yeah.
Look, first time at the hosting table. What's going on?
Come on now.
Hey, man.
What's going on with this?
Come on now. We got Brett at the table.
What's good? Oh, my question is, how do you, for real, my question is, how do you feel when you writing your music at that moment? How do you feel? Because it's different, different music has a different mode,
Right.
mood, everything.
Yes.
So.
That depends on, how I feel for the day. I could be working on multiple songs at once. And it's just like jotting things down when they come to you. So if I feel a certain way, a certain day, a certain track or instrumental or song would be a more of a creative release than the next song that I'm working on.
Right.
You know? It just depends on how I'm feeling during the day. And that's when the lyrics come. So try to base it off of that and start from there.
So do you always keep writing utensils around and you just use your phone, just jot it down?
It's a lot of my notes nowadays. I used to have a bunch of notebooks just laying around and find one here and there and just flip through it and see some of the stuff I used to write when I was 16, 17. Compared to now, it's a trip going through those old notebooks, but mostly now it's on my phone.
Okay. So, what would you say is your number one method of getting things jotted down? Is it at the spark of the moment, or would you like to take your time?
I write songs weird, so it's always me taking my time because I can start anywhere. It just depends on what lyric it is, and I feel like I'll say it over and over again until I find out where it fits with the beat and in the song. So I can start in the middle and work towards the end and then work backwards, or start at the end, vice versa, you know. to me personally, I feel like when I write a verse,
Yeah.
the first line is always the hardest for me to see how I'm gonna come in. But choruses, it's like puzzle pieces, man. You gotta find out what sounds best, and I'll write a chorus twice, and write it one way, and then write it another way, and just flip the lines around and see how it sounds.
Yeah.
Have you ever went back through your notes, I guess, like let's say your old notebooks from high school, and wanted to finish one of those songs?
Yes.
You know, like
Yeah,
I could put a
out of
different spin on it.
Out of the ratchetness of being in high school, there's been a couple of like verses and choruses that I was like, man, that would be tight if I changed this around. And like, there's a whole hard drive of songs that me and my homies used to record back then, and it's a take back going back to listen to them. It's like a memory lane flashback type of deal, but the ones that I do like that actually like mean something, like that I get a special feeling from, like, oh man, this would be tight, this is really deep. I try to incorporate those and try to rebrand them and do them in different ways nowadays. Because that's 16, 17, I'm 33 now, like.
So are there any that you've done,
Yeah.
that you've redone, I guess?
Yes. Not chorus wise, but lyrically and verses, yeah. Sorry. It's been several. Not too many considering how many songs that I've done in my life, but it's just the ones that mean the most, yeah.
Wow, that's some heartbreak songs.
Yeah, so
No, it's not a hard break.
just-
I got an
It's a little
interesting-
ratchetness
I
too,
got
but
an
I try to
just
keep it
messing with
subtle.
you.
Yeah.
I have an interesting question. So my question is, okay, so with you doing music, what part of your music makes you more vulnerable when you're thinking about a lot? What part of yourself within your music, what part of it is more vulnerable to you?
Well, that would be the sadness portion of it, like, or the
Because you know,
madness
like,
portion of it,
because, you know, we got to go through experiences,
Right,
like,
right.
to
That makes the best
find
music.
it. So, like, that's why
Yeah.
I was asking, like, what's more vulnerable to you?
personally, like Nikki was saying, heartbreak. That's a lot of the best songs to come at.
Okay.
Or pain and betrayal and things like that. That makes the best music too.
Okay.
You can hear it.
Boy, there's a lot of betrayal songs, loyalty songs out there.
Yeah.
I guess more people
hits
experience
home.
it than none, you know?
Because it'd be like, you know, like, hey, like, I grew up with these people. Like, we didn't ate bread and butter. Like, we didn't ate this stuff together. Like, I wanted to grow up with you and eat filet mignon. Like, but it'd be so, like, wow, like.
I like them heartbreak songs for men, because I'm like, finally somebody did y'all like that. Finally.
First off, we've been in this drought.
Finally.
We've been in this drought.
That
So,
happens to
You
everybody.
try
know,
that.
we have to go to R&B. Y'all have to go to rap. You know, rap
There
them
was some
little.
good R&B songs, you know. They was back in the '90s and shit.
But you know,
I'm
some-
not, y'all know my age, you know,
some
so
songs.
I'm in high school in the 90s, so you know, it was a lot of Boys to Men, a lot of Jodeci, a lot of Casey and JoJo crying your eyes out.
that's what we need right nowadays, right, Nikki?
I've cried enough.
No, not saying that, but just bringing the '90s back. Period.
Yeah, I mean the music. For me, I know people debate about that all the time, but I think the '90s had the best R&B.
That is true.
You know,
Right.
and it's still things that people are sampling from the '90s. They're still, and as soon as it comes on,
And it sound
everybody
dope, too.
knows them.
Yeah, it
But you
sound
know
dope
what,
too when they
Nick,
do it.
you already
right,
know me. You already know me. When
Yeah,
it
you
comes.
like the sample. You like
I
some
love,
sample tracks.
Yeah.
Do you like
So-
sample tracks?
Oh yeah. If they make the beat fit to it right, it sounds amazing. I love it.
And you can feel it.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It make me happy though, cause it's like a mix of the old school with
Right.
So, what would be the song that you wish you could get sampled?
That's a good
That's a
one.
good question. I haven't thought about that actually.
Or
real,
somebody
like-
could resample "Knocking the Boots" for me.
Ooh, that would be good.
Oh, Jesus! As
like
many
that
times
song.
I sat there.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm from Houston.
Hey. And you know what?
You know I'm a Houstonian.
And you
so
know,
I'm
hold
always
on, wait,
rock
hold on. I
on.
gotta say this. Because
Houston.
H-Town, baby.
We lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like y'all music. I love y'all music.
Yes.
For real. And I love screw music too. I be
Man,
playing shit
who
chopped and
knows
screwed.
that
Nigga,
chopped and screwed? Man.
Play the regular version, nigga. No.
No, we from the fofo. We chop and screw it. We chop and screw everything. Slow it down.
I love the way it sounds because I be inebriated one way or another, and
that
I appreciate
that
it.
puts you in a whole new world.
It just moves slow. I love that shit.
You okay? We just mark it. You got it. We'll mark it.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too. You know, you have to have an appreciation for it. You know, a lot of people don't understand it, but it's a whole different sound.
Right. I feel like it's DJing and of course the music that they scratch into, but when it's done correctly, it sounds amazing every time.
Yep. But you gotta have some swangers and bangers on your car in order to play it. You don't be coming around here with some regular ass Altima. You know. Yeah.
You gotta turn it down a little bit.
You gotta have them spike rims, them swingers and bangers. Yeah. Anyway, that's that thing. Go ahead, Wiz. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, y'all.
Wiz gonna say we about to get in this first track right now.
Yeah.
See.
Gotta go ahead and get to this first track right here.
See, I knew it.
We got I Know.
Okay.
So, you wanna give a little what to
Yeah,
expect with this?
this is inspired from strippers and hot dogs eating in the parking lot.
Wait a minute.
Is this some Chicago stuff?
Yes, most definitely. Yes, it is.
Chicago stuff.
It is.
What? in the
I'm ready to
world?
hear this. I'm ready to hear this. For real. No, Nikki, for real. I'm ready to hear this.
Inspired by the east side of Indianapolis. PT.
Okay, I'm ready to hear these. Because you know what I'm
I tell
saying?
you,
Cause,
you're okay. Corporate talk.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did.
Did we sign
I
them?
did.
No.
Yeah, I can rap. I just try to.
Not to. So.
Usually rapping makes me angry.
It do.
So you could do a remix of "Knocking the Boots" for me.
Oh yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, I just gotta feel the beat and be able to add
Wiz,
to the
can you
song.
make me a beat, please, for "Knocking the Boots"? Thank you. Wiz is a producer too, so
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Wiz, I need you to cook that up for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I love writing rap lyrics. It just puts me in a different space personally, and a lot of things I did when I was younger, like I was talking about before, it was a lot of rap music. It was ratchet and stuff like that. But as I get older, it's more love songs and singing because I've always sung and things like that. But it's become a lot easier with maturity versus
Right.
just thinking singularly in one way. So
Go ahead, Wiz.
Wiz.
I don't think you know.
Go ahead.
So, what would you say is the most unforgivable thing somebody can do to you?
betray you when you put all of your trust into them.
So you
Especially
say-
if you're not the type of person to do that to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, saying like they not betray your trust, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But like, not everybody on the planet should feel that way. You know, you do the most for somebody and then they play you sideways. Just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for me, it doesn't have to be the most. It could be the little.
Right.
But it's the fact that I put effort into you.
Yeah.
Right.
And you would still do me like that.
Right, and no appreciation along the way is.
It's tough,
Oh, I
you
didn't
know.
hit a nerve right there. So.
Right.
I think, you know, like the word cheater doesn't only mean like cheating in a relationship, like I slept with somebody else or I dated somebody else, but you cheated me out of my time.
Yeah.
You cheated me
it's
out of
multiple.
my-
It's multiple factors.
You know,
Yes.
so a cheater is a lot of things.
Absolutely.
I wasted my time with you, so you cheated me out of my time. You cheated me out of my loyalty. You cheated me out of my
Absolutely.
friendship. You know, like all of those things that could have been for somebody else, and it could have worked well for somebody else.
Right.
And I gave that to
That
you.
is true. Time is everything. I will pay for the convenience of not wasting my time, and that goes to
Exactly.
grocery shopping. I get the groceries delivered. You gonna pay for that?
Yes.
Yes. I'm not trying
Instacart.
to go to the store. Yes.
Instacart.
Like, it's my time that man, gas, anything. It doesn't matter. Like I'm time driven, so just don't waste my time because I try not to waste people's time.
But it's the one thing that you can't get back, and it's the most expensive
Yeah.
thing that you have
Yes.
to
that is
offer
correct.
somebody.
Yep.
You know, That's a big thing for me too. Like, if you're not gonna be serious, just come at me when you are.
Yes, and I appreciate the honesty too. It's like it's gonna fuck me up, but
We have already
It's not-
marked it. We good. We good. We good.
it's gonna mess me up. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna still be okay because I'm gonna keep moving. Like I'll spend probably 5 minutes thinking about it. I might think about it multiple times in the future, but I try not to spend too much time on it because then you're wasting time.
So then tell me then, how strong is your cutoff game?
My cutoff game?
Once somebody has
Ooh.
betrayed you, how strong is your cutoff game? Do they get another chance?
No.
You know?
Mm-mm.
Like,
No, it's like
what's
I'll,
the severity?
I'll
Okay.
peep it, but I'll separate myself. I'm like, all right, bet.
So what's the severity to where they don't get a, like, is there a point where you say, okay, they can get another chance because maybe it's,
Minuscule.
but where is that cutoff to where it's like, you don't? Like, where
It
does that
depends
line
on
cross?
like how bad it is. Like if you left me hanging on some BS, or like did me dirty about some money or something like that, that's different. Like it's immediate. Like I'm gonna peep it. I'm not gonna say nothing because I mean I'm gonna still move on and I'm gonna be alright and I'm gonna bounce back. But it's just like I know not to mess with you no more. Like
Yeah.
Mine is
Nah,
usually
yeah.
like I'm a first offender. I just,
First offender.
yeah.
or like keep people at a distance. It's just like alright, I still fuck with you, but I'm gonna mess with you over there. Like
I like
Or
how
is
you
it-
try to save it
arms
right
way.
there.
Or it's like those,
I told you this come out. I'll be trying not to do it.
or it's like those high and bys. You see me like, hey, what's up? And
Yeah.
you just keep walking, you know.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with those too. The
Right.
rise and buys and stuff. That just lets the person know, like,
You
But at
keep
the
it
same
going.
time, they know what they did too. It's like
yeah.
it's,
And sometimes it
it's-
messes up people more, you know.
Yeah.
But
That is true. They feel worse about it when you still nice to them and
I keep it cordial, keep it
Yeah.
classy, and I just keep moving.
right.
But the one thing I love to give people is my silence when
Mm-hmm.
you've done me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
because that speaks louder than
Yes.
anything for me.
Yes, that is true. And I appreciate that too. I'm a firm believer of that. I try to keep cool and keep out the way because I'm gonna be alright regardless. Yeah.
And I'm hot headed. I don't know about you, but I'm
Oh, I am.
hot-headed.
Yes, I get it from my mama.
Yeah, Liz probably will tell you I'm hot headed.
I try to be subtle and alright and cool, but I don't like being mad because I be mad for days, and I stay mad about the simplest shit.
It's fine. We're good. It's good. We are good.
I just be trying to I'll be trying to concentrate on like being artistic and let it flow through other ways versus just lashing out at somebody. Like that doesn't. It's a
'Cause-
problem. Like it creates a problem.
Because I can go right back into the moment. You know.
Yes, it's a
But-
revisit. Yes, you overthinking and
Ooh,
eidetic memory. Like
if
you
I'm
can't get away
telling,
from it.
Okay.
like if I'm telling Wiz, I go right back into it and be like, I'm sitting right in that moment. all
Then you be
over.
mad. Yeah, you be mad to the mug. Like I tried. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, okay, you say rapping makes you angry, right? But at the same time, singing and rapping, when it comes together, it makes sense. So, like, why do you say, like, why do you think that it makes you angry?
Content. Usually when I'm rapping, it's out of anger. And I like rapping because I'm good at it, but I like rapping over the songs that I do now, like, because it's more heartfelt and real than, I'm not saying the things that I didn't do before was not real, but it just feels better. So
You
when
think
I'm
that's
rapping,
with maturity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's really what separates it, right? So okay.
like when I'm rapping over a love song, it feels better because I'm rapping, but at the same time I'm talking about love, and not a lot of people rap about that no more. So when I'm rapping about it, I'm smiling when I'm rapping versus just making a song and like putting angry energy out because I was hurt, you know.
Look, there's not many people making "I Need Love" tracks anymore.
Right.
Nobody's out here doing an LL licking their lips talking about "I need love." I mean, it's not happening.
Those records are successful in the mud though.
Right.
They are.
Or even that one, what was it? I can't think of the name of it, but Shorty at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop. Once you get started, it's hard to make that hottie stop. Y'all remember that?
I know that song.
I need the
It's
chorus.
a LL.
What's the chorus?
I think that's showing your age right there. I don't know.
I remember when what is it? When his first song came out, y'all thought he was talking about being in prison. He was 16. Like where have you been?
Me and my family, we used to put on talent shows. The first LL song I remember was "I'm Bad."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, everybody know that one.
Mama said knock him out.
I come in the room trying to impress my parents and throw the curtain down. But
He
the bed
jumping and
sheets,
everything.
put his face in the sand.
He moving his hands and everything. Like he ain't playing no
That's the
game.
first rap song that I remember thoroughly. Yeah.
My first like song that I can remember, like bar for bar, is like Beastie Boys, Paul Revere.
Around the Way Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, but Beastie Boys, Paul Revere.
I can't sing. If I could, I could do it for you, but I can't sing.
Then now here's a little story I got to tell about three bang brothers in this song. No, I'm just fine.
So,
Oh man.
I mean, when I first visited rap, it was the Ghetto Boys.
Mhm.
So if that takes you all the way back.
I remember the Ghetto Boys. Yeah, I was 5, 6 years old in apartments, vibing in my CD player. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna talk about this man just said 5 to 6. Do y'all understand?
You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and say I know. He looked like a celebrity rapper to me. Like he do.
I look like a lot of people.
Have you ever have somebody ever told you look like a guy of Nubian Nation?
No, I have not heard that one yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if I did.
He looked just like the guy of Nubian Nation.
I look like a lot of people.
My mind's playing tricks on me.
I've gotten a lot of celebrity lookalikes versus people that just know somebody at work too. He's like, you look like my homie Rick. You know Rick? Like, no, I don't know Rick.
He's my cousin. He lived down on 18th.
Yeah, like I get a lot of that. So I be like, I don't know what to say sometimes when they tell me I look like somebody they work with.
People always say I look like one of their family members.
Well, you did
Like, you
come out
related?
here looking like an auntie.
They said, because I didn't want to have my hair down today. Look, he messed with me today. He messed with me today.
Oh my god, I look like somebody uncle though, bro. You see me come in with the with the Ed and coat.
But they always say like, you related to somebody?
You came in with the everybody get on the float. No, no.
You just get into
like
the next track.
I was
That's what
hiding
you
weaponry.
do.
I'm hiding weaponry.
Right.
You just get to the next track. Now.
We got another track
man.
right here called "Paint the Town." Right.
You're doing too much now.
Let's get into it.
Oh, weak.
Do I need to get my own beats? Y'all just gotta make up y'all's mind if y'all want my hair to grow or if y'all want me to cut it. Because right now it's home.
Ooh. Everything
Yeah,
they
he
got to
been
eat down
gone
there
quite
is
some
flame.
time. He been gone
word.
quite some time though.
He's been gone. So he needs to come home.
What's he
We
doing?
miss him.
He's on a mini tour.
That's what's up. He
So-
getting paid,
He needs to come home.
yeah. Okay. I agree. Come on, yes. I'm all for coming home. I love
You know, we're
being
like-
at home. That's my thing, yeah. I be chilling in the house.
So I know you're a father, right?
Yes.
Did your son? Is it your son?
Mhm.
Did he change the way you make music?
He has something to do with it, yes. Inspiration wise. I try to, my son and my daughter, I try to give them respect in the music that I make now because I know how they gonna look at me when they hear the things that I say, and I know they watching everything that I do. So like this next song you about to play, my daughter, she love this song. She every time we get in the car, she be like, "Daddy, can you play the song?" Because she's on it. But you know, it's like
That's why.
not even just that, but like before she was on it, she would always ask me to play it, but she would always sing it, and I told her to come in here with me. One time I was recording to like redo some stuff and make some stuff sound better. And she was just singing, sitting on the couch in there, and then I told her to come in here and sing.
Okay.
It's like minute. You can kind of hear it in the towards the end of my verse in like the second chorus of the song. But she's there. She did a good job. She don't know all the words, but she got the melody down. So like, it excites me every time I play the song now because I got a version of it with her on the chorus.
And how old is she?
Happy every time I hear her voice. It's she's 7 years old.
Oh,
that's good.
sound like around my baby range. She's 6.
Yeah, because you got to be careful because pretty soon they're going to be like, ooh, daddy nasty.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to smoke. I was walking out the house, closing the door, locking it. She was like, Daddy, what you doing? I was like,
He was like, you finna swallow the blunt.
Trying to go. I'm finna go to the moon. No, she was like, smoking is bad. I was like, I know, but don't do it while you growing because it's not your growth.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dad, like I'm the type of dad that when she get old enough to like start smoking, like we all, you know what I'm saying, do it in the house. Go in the basement and do that shit. Go in the basement and do that. Don't do that and drive. Because I remember when one of the first times I got inebriated that way, I was driving like 50 miles an hour on the highway.
Oh, you were driving real slow.
I was driving slow than the mud. People was passing me. I was like,
I promise you.
Yeah. So I want you to be in the house when it happened because when you get old enough, just like I used to do with my mama, like we gonna smoke together.
That's how my mom was. Well, with drinking.
That too. Do it in the house.
I'm about to say, Mama
Because-
puffing.
No, drinking, like, just do it where you're safe because I know you're not driving. I know.
Right.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen when you traveling with that.
Yeah.
But you know what? You be more comfortable though.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like you can like either you be in your bed or in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
You be like, okay, well, like I'm high. Okay, I can go to sleep
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
gotta go
comfortable.
nowhere. Yeah.
at all.
Underground Hitters does not support smoking weed and driving.
No.
I understand.
Yeah, don't do it at the house.
You
Do it at
end
your
up-
friend's house.
And don't do it in Indianapolis or Indiana altogether.
It is not legal
What the
here.
guy said on the commercial, use your head. No, he said, don't lose your head. He said,
Use your
something.
head. Use your head. Don't lose your head.
Just, yeah.
I mean, that can be taken so many different ways.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just going to skip that because I wasn't even thinking it was a drug commercial.
It was.
But in the house. Do it in the house. You be alright. I'm gonna be alright because I ain't gotta come get you.
He said, "Cause I ain't gotta come get you."
And you just go to sleep wherever you at. Like I don't like being intoxicated. Like I just get all right and then be cool because I end up losing something. Either my mind, my wallet, or my phone, or my keys. Like
Wow.
it's one of those. So
All the
I
important
be in the
things.
house. Yeah. I
Then
get
you
cool while
forget.
I'm out. Yeah, and I don't know where I left
At
it
the
at.
moment. I don't know. It's
Or
different.
I hide it
for
from
me.
myself.
Different for you.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Drinking.
No, it ain't even that. It's just like growing up, like my father, like my daddy, hey, we used to have fun.
Yeah.
Like the moments were there. It's just that like I don't know, he used to like drink, but it's like he wouldn't never get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's how it is for me. Like I drink, but don't get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get intoxicated, like
Yeah.
you know, it be like, oh shit, like I'm forgetting, like Lord, have mercy. But it also makes me focus when I'm writing my music.
Yeah. Yes. Some of my best
Now,
music
that's-
has been
that's
written
one
while
of
I was
the-
under the influence of something, not extremely,
But you know,
moderately.
it also pushes the words out.
That is true.
For me, I'd open my notes and it'd be like JKGB.
That's when you too
That's
far
enough.
gone.
She
You started writing and you just fell asleep on the button.
Oh,
That's an ad lib. That's
hey
what that is.
Nikki, especially when it comes to the edibles, right?
We're not talking about that.
Your mind from
Yeah, we
your
don't
body.
talk about that.
You watching yourself
We-
right.
She said that like it was Voldemort or something that was up there. We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that one. Yeah,
That's the worst.
All my Harry Potter fans, y'all know what I'm talking about.
yeah, but you know, you think you writing words, you like, man, this stuff is gonna be hot. You wake up in the morning, you
It's
like,
chicken scratch.
and you like
What is this fit in?
These tic-tac-toe
What does this
markings
fit
and all
with
this
the
and
song?
houses and all that.
It's not even words. It's just letters.
It's like messed up alphabet soup of him. Like,
Especially when you be texting.
Oh yeah, that's bad. I never tried. I put my phone away. I can't.
Hey, when you texting, hey, you don't even know who you sending it to.
I got drunk text
Like,
before.
Yeah, it's a mug.
Man.
I got drunk text before. So,
Or the voicemails people be leaving you when they call you. It's like leave your voicemail drunk.
yeah.
What?
Nobody's ever drunk text me or
Drunk to oh.
I had somebody leave me a voicemail. They were singing for like 15 minutes.
singing.
I was like,
Hey, so it's always
I
be,
appreciate it, but
always
it
be
was
the type
weird.
where you know, you be into it with somebody or something, and you smoking, and then you talking about it, and then you end up texting them,
Right,
saying
that's,
something about
that's
you.
conjuring. You,
I was like, man, and it happened to
It
my
does
cousin. Like, I was like, these folks in front of her house. I said, hey,
You know how
I gotta
you fix
go.
that? Like you said, you just put your phone away. You don't even touch it. I don't even.
but it's the conjuring, because when you be
Public
thinking about them a lot,
He
or
keeps
more
saying-
than necessary, like it
Do
conjure
not
them
have
to like,
text.
and then all of a sudden you get a text message from them, like,
It's
or a
the
call
conjuring.
from them the next
He's,
day.
he
Like,
called it the conjuring.
manifestation. It's manifestation
Oh,
too,
oh,
or the
okay.
conjuring, like
Okay.
anything. Like if you
Okay.
think about somebody a lot,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
gotta get a
yeah,
text
yeah.
message from them.
I know.
Okay, because we're just out of
I'm sorry.
Halloween, so me and him was
I
talking
just
about
got
the
done
conjuring.
That's not that conjuring. I'm like,
I ain't trying to stir nothing
Hold
up.
on.
That's-
I'm like, which spirit's coming out the
Hold on.
walls on
Hey,
him?
Nikki.
got some devil worshiping them.
Nah, they come out and clap.
Christians, I have
They come out and clap.
We both like, what mirror are you looking at? Getting
Right.
pulled through.
Conjuring the,
No.
the aspect of your thoughts.
Yeah, but
Just
we
what you
were
think
still in
about.
Halloween
Yeah.
because we were on the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Wiz, he got some spirits.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
But
Come
when
on
it
now.
happens, you know when you get that unexpected text or call from somebody that you've been
right,
thinking about,
right.
it happens.
Yep,
It's
it
because
does.
You've
It
been thinking
does.
about them.
It does.
It just happens like a manifestation.
Yep,
So
it
anytime
does.
I do that and I
Yep,
get somebody that I
that's
don't want to
true.
think about, I'm like, stop that. I go. Oh my
Said-
God. Like,
said
I try to distract myself so fast because it always happens.
Like
He
how?
rebuked
I will turn
it.
the TV on. I turn some music
Anything.
on. Anything to make me stop thinking about
Anything.
who I'm thinking about.
Man.
He's talking about he rebuked it.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yes. It's like, no,
Wow.
I
nope.
rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
He over here rebuking thoughts.
But not for real though.
Especially when it's from people you don't want to hear from.
Right.
You a
Yeah.
lie and the truth ain't in you.
I remember years and years ago, the only person who used to drunk text me. I mean, this is a lot of years ago.
Yeah.
I might even name the years.
Yeah.
But he was always a drunk, even when I knew him and dated him.
Yeah.
And then he'll text me and be like,
You just gonna put
I
the boy
still love
business
you,
out
little
like that?
ugly ass. You know?
Just gonna put the boy
Or I
business out there?
or I still love you. Even though you don't want me. I'm going to be here when they all do you wrong.
See, that's some toxicity right there.
Yes. Yes.
That's how it happens.
Okay, first of all, go to sleep.
And wake up. The next day.
Well, he was toxic, though.
Oh.
He was one that abducted me.
But the toxic ones,
Well,
but the
hold on.
look,
God damn.
We is talking about
He's doing
felon
it
right now.
Oh my God.
I think we just talked about a felon right
He
there.
did. When I was
Ugh.
16, he abducted me for 3 days.
I'm sorry, I can't
I
even
can't
say
say,
that right.
because I don't want to say kidnap, because, you know, I'm grown as hell, but, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
You didn't know what was going on until you was there. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he hit me over the head with something and ended up at his house. I was like, what?
He came out the corner
I
like,
thought he just drove somewhere with you and you didn't know where he was going and then he was ended up there for a
I'm
while.
talking
That's
about
how
like
you-
for
that's how you
real.
come out the
He
corner.
hit you over the head.
Yeah, jumped out the
where we at?
bushes.
Where we? All you hear
Ooh.
in the back.
And,
What
and you
is
know,
finna happen?
I hope he
That's-
hears
that's
this one day
dangerous.
too, because I remember when he woke me up. He was like, "We're gonna call this psychic and see who you gonna be with."
Wait, he woke
He
you
woke
up?
you up with a psychic message.
With the psychic on the phone talking about, tell her who she gonna be with in her future.
what? Hold on.
Probably
can't
just one
even.
of his.
I can't even.
Hold on.
That's wild.
And what? And
What?
what? And wait a minute. And what did the psychic say?
So it wasn't gonna be him. That was actually the guy I was seeing.
You can't look at her or him and be like, you better lie. You
Wow.
better lie and say him. No, don't say
You
no.
better learn to say this story.
And she was like,
Ain't
she's
for
like,
the
well,
fuckers.
she's like, well, I see her. She met a guy with a blue car, and that guy is gonna be the one she marries. And he was like,
What color was this guy?
Yeah, blue.
if the guy I was dating had a blue Camaro. And so I was like, I don't even know who he's talking about. I don't know who this lady's talking about. You know, because he was crazy.
But it happened though.
But he
It
had the
did.
blue Camaro too.
It happened.
Yep, the
It
guy.
happened. See, but you know what? But you know
Bad to the
what?
That's
bud.
messed up.
But that,
Most
I've been bad as-
times when
Don't say
things
that.
actually do happen like that,
Uh-huh.
you be like, man, like this really happened. So
yeah.
I can't forgive the abduction. You can't say that.
And then he shot at me.
Whoa.
For family.
Yeah.
That's
or even
different.
somebody
I can't
that-
even describe how I feel.
Like,
I've
let's say
never
your
been through
brother
that.
slept with your baby, the girl you were with at the time.
Hold up.
I'll be mad. I'll probably be to the point where I will walk away.
You wouldn't
But-
be
like,
throwing
alright,
a bottle
because-
through a window with
No,
lighter-
not nowadays. Because
But you know what? But you know, like,
because
you know
I'll be
what?
like, all right, forget both of y'all. I'm gonna walk over here.
But
because
see,
you
like
don't
where I
understand.
come from, stuff
Yeah.
like that. You
It
do
don't
stuff
fly.
like that, like you know what I'm saying.
Something gotta happen to you
Yes, most
But-
definitely. But
at your risk. Like I'm not
Right,
trying. I'm not. I
right.
got stuff. I got responsibilities. I can't do nothing like heinous like that.
Okay, if you didn't have kids.
Future,
Right.
like, oh,
So if you didn't have
if I
kids.
didn't have kids, it'd be a problem. Because I don't got nothing to lose. So yes, I would throw something through the window and or exercise my marksmanship.
He said marksmanship.
Yeah, I couldn't. But nowadays, every time something bad happened to me, I think about the worst point in my life and where I was, and then I figure, well, I still got a lot more to lose, so I can walk away versus
And write
doing
about
something. Yeah, versus let it out another way versus like doing something crazy and then getting locked up and feeling bad because I can't see my children for like 120 days or something. I don't know, something like that. So.
Yeah, I just get drunk texts and everything, you know. And
Cause you always gonna do
Messages
better.
left.
You go high. When people go low, I'll
you know,
try to go
just
high.
messages and everything.
You read that book?
I didn't read that book. No,
Oh.
I did not. But Laws of Power.
What you doing?
Wait, hold on.
You got a drunk
Trying to
text
see
to me?
what this is. I don't know who the hell Justin is. Hold on. That's a drunk text right there. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That's a drunk text right there. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I done heard,
We all stop like, what?
heard Justin. I don't know who Justin is.
So nowadays, obviously you deal with, I guess, pain differently.
No, yeah. You do. Everybody
So-
evolves.
So
Yeah.
now, I haven't evolved yet. Then, God.
That's not what I meant. I'm about trying to say ain't nobody evolved, but it happens.
No, but
It's not Pokemon out here.
So what song do you have? I guess like what is your last pain song, like violent pain song that you made?
Ah, that's a good question.
You got to dig real deep on that one.
I have a lot of songs.
Damn. Like,
Not like in
what's-
that
what's your
category, so
number?
I'm trying to
What's the
figure out.
number? Like,
I
that
couldn't
you-
even give you a number. Like it's a lot. Probably over 100.
Okay, that's what's up right there.
Pain wise, the last song that I wrote.
Grammar.
It was called "Got It All,"
Okay.
and it was written about like somebody that has everything and has nothing at all at the same time.
So was it like showing
It's
like
like-
frustration at somebody who has it all?
like
Yes,
realize it.
frustration, emotionally.
yeah. I was just about to
and,
say that.
Like the chorus, it could
Yeah.
be used as like a motivational song also, but as far as the verses go, it's like
Emotional.
speaking about how somebody is magnificent versus dealing with somebody that you've dealt with in your past, like a bad relationship
Yeah,
that ain't
definitely.
nothing. Yeah. It's best of both worlds.
You know what's funny? A lot of people out here ain't shit.
You wanna know what's funny? We can get to the next song, see. We gonna get to what you said, but we gotta get to this next song. We come back. We gonna.
Kheiron's gonna be like, what?
When we get back. Okay. We got this song called "You" right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that show on Netflix too.
Yeah, it's not like that. I appreciate. I like Kim. He's an excellent portrayal, but it's not about that. It's more of I wrote this song for my daughter and my wife, and I listen to it almost every other day. Especially when I have my daughter in the car because she always requests it. But this is like the first song that I have wrote in many a years. Especially when I started coming here to record at Stone Tree.
The thing is
I
that
don't do that.
it's a very I don't know conceited world nowadays. So if you're attractive, you have to put your face out there.
Yeah.
You have to put videos out there because
Yeah, I see that a
that's
lot.
what works.
Yeah.
Because that's what people are looking for. They don't care about your music. They just care about what you look like.
Unfortunate, but that's why I like her. I remember her first album when she was blacked out on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her CD.
But unless you're famous, you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to
Yes.
go out there, put your face out there, get your music out there. You have to be your own marketing tool.
That is true. And I've heard from my wife several times that she wants to be in charge of my social media account and things like that, and I'm cool with it. It's just that I don't post things like
Well, she would have to.
I got to get better at it. I know, but I don't think about it because I'm not used to that. So
Well,
gotta get used to it in
Okay.
order to grow. But I'm
That's
working
the
on it.
plan.
I'm working on it.
It's
Yeah,
a plan.
you have to. I mean, it's just part of it because
that is true.
a lot of people a lot of people can't use their face in order to market themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, so you just have to use it. It's just, all it is just a tool that you have in your toolbox, you know.
Right.
Like she said, you look like somebody she knew.
Hey,
As a
I
mechanical
showed her.
person, I understand.
I showed you. You look just like him for real.
You got something for him, Brett, before we start wrapping up?
No, I just want to say you just made me think about a lot. Like just listening to like different things, different outlets on how you write music.
Yeah.
It's like some of the things that you were saying is like we have like some of that in common. Because it's like when she asked you about do you go back and pick from an old song and like that's what I do. Like sometimes I write lyrics and go back and pick them up and put them in a song and it all comes together. So
Right.
like it makes sense. So
Yeah,
like,
you be feeling
most of
something.
that like that's like me common. Like
Yeah.
got something like that in common. So
Yes.
other than that, I like your music. It's dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We need to get another Dirty South meets Midwest feature going on.
Yeah.
I like Dirty South music too. Hey, I grew up on that. East Coast, West Coast.
Nigga, he gotta hear that
Midwest.
crunk
South,
anthem though. He heard that
We'll
crunk.
play it for him when this is all over. We might take it out. We might take it out on the song. Do you have the remix? Do you have the remix loaded?
Let me get it loaded. Load that bad boy up.
DJ D Wiz. So tell me, do you have any shout outs? Do you have anybody you want to say what's up to?
Yeah, shout out to Blackfoot ENT. Shout out to my lovely family. And we're going to continue to grow and make positive, heartfelt music. And ENT Blackfoot is on Instagram, as well as the Welcome to the Tribe album that's on iTunes right now. It's a 4-song EP, but me and my homies, we trying to make something shake, and you're going to hear a lot more from us before everything is said and done. So
I believe it. You know, we need some more singing out here. And not that auto-tune singing. Like real singing. Oh, you already know.
I know.
You know, because like all the rappers are trying to sing now.
It sounds different versus somebody who can actually sing versus somebody who can't sing at all with auto-tune on it
Right,
versus
right,
somebody who's okay at it with auto-tune, you know.
Yeah.
It's like different levels to it. Depending on what song it is, it sounds better than
Right, because, like, and it's different if you can sing and you use auto-tune, right? Like a T-Pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Who can
Oh yeah.
definitely sing.
Yeah, you do it the right way.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
You
You
know?
can sing without it too. Like
Yeah,
I've
but-
heard some. Yeah.
But nobody ever knew that he could sing until
Right.
he, he started. We're like, what? He could really sing. So it's different when somebody could really sing and they're using it, and it's just like kind of like just another tool, right? That they're using
Yeah.
just to make their music interesting.
People who can sing, they can hear it before or even when you use autotune. Like it's just the notes. Like depending on how high or low the note is, like you can hear it before it gets to that point. It's like, oh, he can sing, but he has trouble with this part of it. You know.
Right.
It's musically, when you have that ear, you can hear it, and it's beautiful actually, because you understand what they're saying and you feel what they're saying. So if you ain't talking about nothing,
Right.
versus when you got something to say and then you singing with it, it makes a difference.
So do you want to give out your social media so they can find you?
Sure. My Instagram is Blackfoot Kheiron.
Blackfoot Kheiron.
Yes. And Facebook is Kheiron Johnson. Yes.
All right, man. Y'all can go ahead and follow me on my Instagram at DJ_D_WHIZZ.
Again.
Okay. DJ_D_WHIZZ.
Keep it lowercase.
All lowercase.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we keep it low key here on the basement, here on Underground Hitters Radio.
And you can follow me at I am Nikki Lynn on Instagram. Make sure you also follow that Underground Hitters Instagram page as well. You can find us on Twitter at Hitters Radio. And make sure you download that Hitters Radio app so you can be in tune with all of this. And Kheiron's interview will be on all stream platforms in the next couple of days. So make sure you check him out if you didn't hear the whole interview tonight.
Yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at @TheRealLilBrat_. You can find me on Facebook at Quadrian Jackson. Yep, so y'all can hit me up on both platforms, find my music and everything else. So
Okay.
Yeah, so make sure you go stream his album, y'all.
yes.
Make sure you go stream it. Run those numbers up for him.
Yep. Man, good to have you up in here, man.
Thank you, I
Kicking it,
appreciate it.
laughing it with us, man.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again.
It was.
Oh yeah, y'all
it
gonna
was.
see me again.
I like
I'm
the
glad I finally
music.
got to sit down with y'all and do a spin about
Because
2
I did
minutes.
think I did thought he was rapping though. No.
You needed to shake off the
Kind of rap
cobwebs.
singing, yeah. It's in between rapping and singing.
Okay.
But
That's
I
what's
can
up,
rap.
that's what's up, man.
I just try not to get angry all the time.
Hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Until tomorrow,
It's your boy DJ D Wiz.
I'm your girl, Nikki Lynn.
You know what it is, Lil Bredenstein.
It's your boy Kheiron.
Yeah. See y'all next time.
We out. You leaving with hers?